Thirsty. 9 to 5 workers versus streamers debate. What is harder? Faze. Before I start this, I'm gonna say my opinion. Dude, if I could be a streamer, I'll work 100 hours. Man, I'll stream for 100, whatever. Some crazy hours. It's way better. It's way easier than a 9 to 5. Let me see. Let me say this. A 9 to 5 is way harder than streaming. Or you can say, oh, streaming is difficult itself, blah, blah, blah. But, bro, the difficult stuff that's in streaming compared to a 9 to 5, you think I want to do the difficult stuff in a 9 to 5? No. You think I want to do the difficult stuff in streaming? Like, I make up ideas, editing, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, it's not as bad as doing stuff you don't want to do. At all. Like, the hard stuff, there's hard stuff in both, but you want to do hard stuff in one thing, which is a streaming thing. And in streamers, I mean, bro, for like what you have to do sometimes compared to like what some 9 to 5 workers have to do, you make way more. I mean, bro, I don't think there's a debate. Being a streamer is way easier.
How are you gonna disrespect your mom like that, dude?
She is right now.
You're gonna disrespect your mom and say that your work is harder? That is so rude.
All right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen, bet.
Your job is
chill.
you would have to actually go to work.
And went to school, and still.
And paid rent.
Yes, I still worked.
That's your choice.
You're high. You're hungover.
You guys are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
Dang, boy, tat it out. Like argue with each thing.
Enjoy streaming anymore.
Streamers versus 9 to 5 workers. Special thanks to Jubilee for the idea. 5 minutes. Okay.
What's up? How's it going?
Same
Going crazy so far.
different day.
Red, you already know.
Okay. All right. So my argument here is that streaming and social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5.
Facts.
Nah, it's not facts, bro. 9 to 5 is way harder, homie.
Why do you say that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day, go to the motherfucking bullshit job, and slave for fucking pennies.
See, that's the thing is you're right. You get up every day, you go through the motions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused. You don't have to be locked in. You wake up. You go, you flip some patties, maybe you sign a few envelopes, answer a few phones.
Nah, it depends on the work, because if you're building houses or like mowing lawns in 100 degrees, that shit will kill you damn near.
Calls. With streaming and social media creation, you have to be on your game 24/7. It's like a switch that never
when you're
turns
a mail
off.
carrier, I'm a mail carrier.
Nah. It depends. I mean, some people, I guess if you're starting out, like some streamers, yeah, I guess that's understandable. But like him, I'm pretty sure he pays people to do half the stuff that needs to get done or whatever. I doubt he's like, oh, I gotta be on it 24/7, blah, blah, blah. Like, shit, I'm not even like that. Well, yes, I am. Not 24, but exaggerating a little
And I'm
bit.
gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
We
I'm
have to
still
deal with
slaving
thousands,
every day.
tens of thousands of
Bullshit.
people critiquing
They do get critiqued more, streamers.
every little
I'll say
thing
that.
we do, every
Man.
decision we make, every thought
You
we
guys
have.
got it made, man.
Because like some people, like literally like thousands of people are just like they're on every single little thing he does. A streamer, every single little thing he says a single word. Shit, he looks at something like a certain way, they'll critique it.
I wish I had
We
it made
don't-
like y'all.
We don't have to
I
go
wish.
sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox.
Man,
We
you
have
got
to
it
be,
gravy, bro.
What's the next trend?
Because
What's the
the
next
shit I
idea?
go through every
Oh my
day,
God, I have to stream.
I mean, what's the next trend? What's the next idea? I mean, don't set my heart, bro. But I don't know.
Today.
And I got dogs that want to bite my ass
And
every
you have
day.
lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks. We're on 24.
You don't have lunch breaks. Yeah, now switch to him doing a mukbang.
7.
You got
high energy, 24/7.
I wish I could be at home like you and kick back and get paid big money.
We're not even at home. We're walking around.
Man,
We're walking
I
around
wanna
doing
do
things,
all of
going
that
to
because
parties, doing
the
all this
shit,
stuff.
I gotta slave just for not even 100,000 a year. I gotta work double overtime. Bullshit.
Okay, what about this? You're guaranteed to get paid. You have
No, I'm not.
a steady rate.
You're not guaranteed?
I don't work.
I mean, guaranteed pay compared to millions of dollars.
I don't get paid. It's simple as
Yeah,
that.
but you have a guaranteed
A guaranteed pay if you work.
No, I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't want
I
to work.
gotta work at the job for
If
years.
I don't go live, I
The
don't get
day
paid
over all this too. Well, it's a 9 to 5, so yeah. Never mind.
either.
You don't got to deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's. Oh, this is frustrating. We don't like this video. You have to create content. Imagine you have to be high energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's
I don't even think cussing that does that. I don't think so. I don't know.
me 24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F does not define shit.
I don't know about this take. Why don't I just become a streamer? Probably because I've been streaming for a couple of like 30 hours already. Day 11 and 3 viewers. So shit. That's probably why some people don't become a streamer. So
If streaming is so easy, how come every single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
it's easy if you have like the viewership with it. I guess it's hard to make it, but like once you make it, it's not hard. I'm pretty sure to like upkeep it,
I
whatever.
get called fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I can call fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me chubby, fat,
Well,
whatever.
That's your homeboys, though. I'm going to keep it a buck. That's your
Yeah.
homeboy.
Yeah, and you right, homeboy, you right. But check this out. My nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go out there and get that bag.
I think she's got something she wants to say.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're seeing a flag.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
So you raised your flag. Is there a reason you did
Yeah,
that?
because I was actually a cook for 15 years. So that means for 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work, and I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
I feel like the simple way to divide it is like they do not enjoy the work. Mostly, they do not enjoy the work. The 9 to 5ers, the streamers do enjoy the work for the most part. It does come with some hard things. Dang, boy, I'm spitting everywhere. But it does come with some hard things. But it's for the most part, it's like they like their job.
We deal with children every day, too.
We deal with tens of thousands of children and adults.
The Lacey Thugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
We can't. I can't go out in public
Eyeballs are huge.
without
Calm
10
down.
kids coming up asking for a picture. You know how hard that is of a life?
Isn't that
That is
special?
difficult.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
Forever.
You think this
hopefully.
is going to last forever?
I hope so. You just proved my point for me. I don't have that security that's going to last forever. Having a job, being
That's
a
why
cook.
he got a.
A 9 to 5 job is generally more secure than streaming because it offers steady income, benefits, and legal protections, while streaming is unpredictable, highly competitive, and income depends on viewer support and algorithms. That is true, but you hire people, you sign stuff, and once you make it, you make a couple million compared to 100,000s. I mean, just be smart with your money at that point. So
You have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get up.
No, I'm asking
Trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him. What would you
Job.
do? If you lost completely all your YouTubers, you had nothing, no one watched you anymore, I didn't even watch you anymore, what would you have to do? You would have to go to work. Oh my God, did I just cuss at you?
That's a slur. If I did lose all my followers, I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real
Yeah.
estate empire.
Okay,
like
so
I said,
then
bro, like you got the money for it if you made it at that point. To like, you just gotta be smart with your money at that
you
point.
would have to actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You gotta go into your setup though and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
But no, he lost everybody.
I like that they're trying to rage bait him.
He lost
funny.
everybody. He has no followers whatsoever.
you're-
He would
you're-
have to turn
yeah, but
around.
you're proving my point.
You would have
You're
to
proving
turn
my
around.
point. You're proving my point on why this is harder because I could lose it all
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but you could lose it tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people lined up. You can go cook over here, cook over there, make food here.
I mean, shit. You really can't lose it by tomorrow. Look at Jake Doherty. How's he still up? Bro got money still. Like, how?
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that
I
security.
was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook.
You still cook. You go cook for another school.
I think I saw a flag right here.
Flags. I see red flags.
I'm gonna have to backlight. Yo, Lacey, this is the truth.
I think something you guys aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal. I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 local cans. I gotta make sure I get the 4 local can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work. That's what we have to do.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
I gotta tag them.
And then that goes into falling off.
My name is Rhonda. I'm a registered nurse from the South.
Nice to meet you,
From
Rhonda.
Arkansas. 35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative, I thought. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support your business.
I want to see how he defends it. I would have just been silent. I don't
So
know.
yes, a 9 to
WPR.
5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever done
You
it?
get spoiled.
Sometimes also, like, to make good money for some of these jobs, you gotta work overtime.
You get spoiled, and your mama and daddy keep giving it to you.
I got a question for Rhonda. I got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda,
Yes.
have you ever done a subathon?
What's a subathon?
30 days straight,
24
hours a day.
Day and night. No break.
We all stream.
If I ever do a subathon, I don't think it would be that bad. I really don't. I feel like it would be good. Literally, the way I would do it is plan out a whole bunch of ideas to the extent where it lasts 30 days. Just stream that. Just stream, really just do what I want to do and throw in a mix of like what like the viewers would want to see and all that.
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout
Something
the week
like
to
that.
go home afterwards, see your family.
I'll probably just
relax.
copy Kai Snap.
We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
If you know how
day
hard
were
it is
you a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a 3-minute ad?
Nah, nurses or I think doctors, I don't know, something like that. They work crazy hours.
When have you
clean
ever
up
ran? You
vomit,
never ran a
you
3-minute ad?
pass trays, you short-handed. You
Talk
don't
about the
have
fake
a-
relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now keep.
It's fake
Think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person. We call them parasocials. They judge your
Parasocials.
relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car without them finding out and judging
got
you.
caught with
based on
my
it.
ex
I
in
got caught with
public.
my ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health. When you stop caring about
I ain't gonna lie, I did see that little situation between him and his ex. If it's the one I'm thinking about, I have an opinion on that, but yeah, that's for a later day.
what people
Another
think
day.
and what they say about you. Do you. And that's a big problem with younger people. You care about what people think. Social media, what they say about
Because
you.
that's our
job.
You said you're a nurse, right?
35 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, the doctor center, or
That would be
24
a
hours straight?
W stream.
24-hour open surgery.
Oh,
You're
brother.
short-handed.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
All right, so you said 30-day subathon, right?
Yep.
My argument is that none of you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your
part of the
editors,
Faze team?
your producers. All these people back here are the ones doing the work. You guys just show up and have fun.
They didn't do anything.
It's a group project.
No, because here's the thing.
Well, that's bad takes.
That's bad takes. That's bad takes. That's bad takes.
They wouldn't have any
Dude,
work
I seen that little phase animation. He dead ass looks like his phase animation. That's crazy.
if it wasn't for us, though.
I would even go as far to say as every person in this room, we keep them employed as well. Because here's the thing, we get sponsors from these companies that have 9 to 5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable without influencers to push the brand and keep them in business.
Have you ever worked a real job?
No.
So how would you know?
I have worked a real job.
What was your real job?
I worked 8 months, I worked a double. I worked Walmart and Panera at the same time for a
Why
year.
is she laughing? Bro, she's making me mad.
I actually feel like they're wrong.
What up? Round 2 Raw. Stable Ronaldo streams are high energy and entertaining. often featuring Fortnite gameplay, funny reactions, and interactive moments with fans. Known for his humor and loud personality, he keeps his audience engaged with constant commentary and viral clips. On Twitch, he boasts around 3.9 million followers, average 23,000 viewers per stream. Crazy.
Hi, I'm Chris.
All right, Chris.
Why do you think a 9-to-5 job is not harder than what you do?
Well, you're guaranteed to pay.
Guaranteed to pay.
Yeah.
And that makes it harder?
Yeah. No, it makes it easier for you
Makes
guys.
it easier because we have a guaranteed pay.
100%. You have
Makes
security.
it easier
Talk about
for
raises.
Makes it easier for 9-to-5 people to have a job because their pay is
Yeah, when you go to
guaranteed.
work every day, everyone's
So you're
like,
basing the ease of a job just on somebody getting paid regularly? Is that what you...
well, let's just say that comes to perspective. If you say someone who works food, if you're someone who works a doctor, it's obviously different. But if you're talking abroad, 9 to 5, someone who doesn't need a degree, yeah, it's way easier than being a streamer.
How so?
Well, it's because you're guaranteed and you don't need any crazy knowledge. You don't need to go to school for most jobs, like certain
It
things.
depends, because, like, if it was a streamer like me in my position, yeah, that's easier, I guess, because you got guaranteed paid. I got like 22 cents, or like 20, around like 10 cents. So,
It's
yeah.
like a 9 to 5. If you
But
wanted to
that's
go
not
work
all I
at Foot
just
Locker,
do,
I could go to
so.
Foot Locker, apply, and then next thing you know, I'm selling shoes for pay every single hour.
So according to you, a job is easier or harder based on the guaranteed pay? That's one aspect of it.
Working
right?
at Foot Locker,
Okay.
working at a job like Panera or wherever Lacey is easier than a streamer. Yes, because a streamer you have to come up with ideas. You have to stay relevant.
Oh, we're talking about ideas now. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
what do you-
talking about pay.
Like
Okay, so-
McDonald's working, like McDonald's is compared to streaming. I mean, like, just put it in this position. Would you rather be working at McDonald's or streaming? And yeah. Like,
what do you want to start with though?
that's the way I
But it doesn't
see
make. But
Well,
you're not
you started
even.
with
You're not
pay.
even. You keep switching it. So why
Oh,
don't
I'm
you
not
answer my
switching
question?
anything.
You know, you 100% are.
Yeah.
So how is it harder if you're guaranteed to pay? I worked for 4 years of streaming. I didn't make $1.
Well, what's your definition
Dang.
of hard? That's the thing. It's like
please don't take me that long, bro. No way, right?
what
Stuff
is
that you
difficult.
need creativity. You need to
Okay.
get out of your circle, comfort
Sure.
zone.
Yeah.
You need to be able to actually make people believe what you believe in the sense of like, oh, this is good content. Do you watch any TV shows?
I watch YouTube.
Okay, you watch
so
YouTube.
much YouTube.
So it's the same thing. So the people that
Absolutely,
you're
yeah.
entertained by are the people like us, just for a different audience.
That's true, but you're talking about entertainment as a job. We could talk about entertainment.
This is entertainment,
as a job.
but this
yeah,
is entertainment.
entertainment
But
as
my
a
question
job
to you
doesn't have
is
any
why?
guarantees.
So,
Absolutely.
so do you truthfully, you could sit here and think that working at like a Foot Locker or something like that? I'm just using that because that's the best
Sure.
example.
Yeah.
Is harder than a streamer?
It depends on what you are saying the word hard means to you. Because
In the
there's
sense
hard
of everyday
physically,
activity.
there's
Because some
hard-
people around here said, oh, I got to wake up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, we have to do the
It also
same.
does depend on the job, because like he has a point right there. Like Foot Locker compared to streaming, I could see in a way like I could see it like how streaming is more difficult, because you do got to come up with ideas and so on. So I can understand that, but like compared to like a doctor and all those hours, like I don't know which one would you rather struggle with if you don't like one and you like the other.
Same thing.
Sure.
Some people do that.
And you deal with yourself.
No, we deal with millions
When
of people.
you're creating that content and you have your phone,
Okay.
you're dealing with you and yourself in that phone.
Okay, so what happens?
You're not dealing with
Not true.
coworkers and you're not
That's not
dealing
true at
with-
all. I have an
Okay.
editor that I pay who relies on me. If I stop doing
Which
any
is
type
later.
of content, he loses
So when
a job.
you go to your job, when you go to work, rather than punching a card, you pick up your phone or you turn on a camera.
Okay, so when you punch the card, let's say, who's above you? Your boss, right? What happens if he just takes the business and he says, oh, we're not doing it anymore? You lose your job.
If the work is picking up a phone or turning on a camera as opposed to going in with a bunch of people and having to multitask tasks you have to do throughout your shift and deal with your
Tasks you gotta do
coworkers
throughout
and
the stream.
interpersonal thing. Tell me how much you do of that stuff while you are actually doing your job for however many number
Okay,
of hours
perfectly.
that you are talking and typing and shitting and eating and all that stuff that everybody's watching you do. Go
ahead.
No, but there's actually a mental aspect.
I understand that, yeah.
No. Let me hear me
Yeah,
out.
go ahead.
Camaraderie. Like you have like a group of people, like friendships, relationships, which is the most
Sure.
important thing in life. So do you build that with your coworkers and stuff like that?
Sorry, bye. See you later.
Dang.
Seeing a lot of flags.
Whoa. Mad talent.
There
What's your name?
So I'm Angelina, and I work as an executive assistant.
You're right. You're right. She's right. She's right. I'm not gonna lie. She's right.
Sure, yeah, 100%. No questions asked.
We good.
All right, so you guys were talking about the mental aspect, and I thought that was really interesting because as someone who works a 9 to 5, technically it's a 10 to 6, but I still have to clock in a certain amount of time.
Dang.
I come home, I'm too tired to cook. Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home. But if I didn't, I would have to cook for myself and get to bed in time and wake up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect. And I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that you get
How long have you
berated.
been on social media? Just to get broad.
So I actually did content creation starting at the age of 14. When I moved to LA, I gained like 10,000 followers off the bat, and I was very young, and I started working with different brands.
Hell, where my brands at?
I totally understand the mental aspect. It's just that
I got 200 views on a short. Where my 10,000 followers?
you guys can
Yo,
afford
what am I
to
doing
say,
wrong?
hey, I'm gonna go wherever for 2 weeks, and that can be content, that can be your job, and you actually get to relax and travel the world and have other
So
opportunities.
you're just saying a lot of points.
There's no relaxation.
Just so I can answer a couple. So you're saying like,
I mean, you could damn near, like how they did, take a vacation to Japan, Hawaii, film, or like stream it. They're going to be entertained by that.
to go back to the beginning, you were saying like you can manage like your time with like relationship. Was that correct? Like you have your girlfriend when you go home. Like
I fortunately have a support system, but I every day like ask myself how I would
so
have
I'll
been
give you
able
a
to do it
perfect
without.
example. So you said 14 you started. I started at 16. For about 3 years, I was making money, and it slowly went super up, and then all of a sudden it went down. Right?
Yeah.
I lost everything,
Ew.
fell off
He was about to
completely.
about
to myself. Real story. This is a real story. This isn't a joke. Why are you smiling?
We've all been there. Every 9 to 5 worker has been there.
So
That's
going
why.
back to what you said, how you have a support system. I moved across the country from my parents at the age of 19, lived alone in an apartment, was paying a certain amount of money every single month, and I was losing money. I wasn't making enough money to pay my, like I had money in my bank for my rent, but I wasn't making
It was
more than my
savings,
rent.
yeah.
So I was
You
losing.
were in the red every month.
I was in the
I
red
got
every
you.
single month. Girlfriend broke up with me at the time, so
Dang.
alone
Double whammy.
across the country. So it's like when you're alone too and everything's going down, where's my support system?
They're
like
laughing
why
at
she's laughing,
him.
bro.
So I have a question. You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So that to a certain extent is privilege.
That's privilege.
It is.
But my mom. How's that privilege? Before you
It's
go there?
privilege because you have the support system to have a place to live.
Well, at 15, 16, I would hope I have parents that would live with me.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to
What is
take
that?
9
That's
to
a whole different
5s.
discussion. So a lot of people don't have houses,
A lot of
when they
people
working
don't
9 to
have
5s?
families that support them or
but
accept
that's a
them.
whole different conversation. What does that have to do with the 9 to 5?
Because they still need to survive. So the fact that you were given
So
the
how did you move to LA?
opportunity- I moved across the country as well with my mom when I was 15 years old.
Do you not think that's privileged?
I mean, we moved into a 1-bedroom in Santa Monica and shared a trundle bed, so.
Okay, well, I was reselling shoes to afford my mom's mortgage and everything.
I get it. I've definitely helped my family out in times where I was able to, but I also had to have my family support me in order for me to have certain opportunities to make money in the first place. So if you didn't have content creation, what would you be doing?
It's a great question. I don't know because I didn't set my goals that way. I set up my life to that. I know I would do what I want to do. If we all got paid the same every single month, let's say just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question, would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to.
Medical school, I've heard how hard it is. Yeah, I would rather stream 101%, bro.
Be able to have her
But
foot
she
in the
knew
door.
that she was getting security because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is it not
not.
secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing secure.
Nothing's secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
No job is secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings,
But
to have an audience. And even if you do lose all your followers one day,
Yeah.
even if
Let's
you
say
lose,
I lost it all tomorrow.
you still have residuals of your previous viral
But that's-
videos. Even if people are hating on
that's
you and
not
shitting on you,
necessarily-
that's still adding to what goes into your pocket.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of $1,000s.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to school.
To be fair, that takes like what? Like literally 10 years, like 20 years to get to that point? 15 years? Something crazy. But yeah, but like the average, you're making like 100,000 or whatever. They make that in a year. That's gonna take them 10 years to make. So like, I think you'll be alright.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer
Yeah, you do
University.
spend money and blah blah blah, but you should be alright. It dipped. Adapt is a top tier variety. Oh, I need a break, bro. Adapt is a top tier variety and IRL streamer, averaging around 12,900. That's crazy views per stream on Twitch with 930,000 followers and peaking as high as 45,000. I'm just saying 45,000 concurrent viewers. Faze Adapt is key figure in Faze Clan. He helped shape Faze's brand from its original stage to now. True. I was watching him way back then. It's a 45-minute video? God.
How you doing, bro?
Good, how you doing?
Alex.
Gabe.
Gabe, how we doing?
I'm doing
College
good.
professor.
So first of all, I want
Screw
to
you.
say I do respect.
Yeah. Every college professor I met in like real life. Yeah, they got a personality on them.
All
in
of you
real
for
life.
what you do. I mean, you guys do work, but
Like
you do
in a
not work
grocery
as
shopping,
hard as
man,
people
like
who have a regular
grocery
job.
shopping or something like random. You just meet them.
You don't know that.
I mean, that I do know it for sure. It's very clear. People have to wake up and do their routine over and over again. It's not
Some
a
are
daily
cool.
thing. It's a weekly thing. It's a monthly thing. It's a yearly thing. It's a life thing. And if they screw up, they lose their jobs. And they always have to be careful because if they do something weird, they say something weird to their coworker or their boss, they're going to lose their job. If you lose some followers because of something you say, you'll get other followers, and you have a large.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You say one word, I could say one word right now. There goes my career. Yeah.
Following
And they will not
enough
forget.
where there's enough of a range of perspectives that people will always be on board for you as long as you're producing content. People who screw up at their jobs and lose their jobs, and maybe there's a recession, there's not a lot of jobs, as could be now, they get potentially homeless or worse.
You ever heard of cancel culture?
What's that? Yeah, of course I've heard of it. But how many people have been canceled and came back? I mean, it happens all the time.
cancel culture
Your boss
different.
is not going to be loyal to you if you don't get that thing in on time 5 times.
Okay, but check it
you're
out.
done.
Okay, so listen, but to be able to get that loyal following of people that do follow you, you need to build that over years
Okay.
and years
Thick
and
eyebrows.
hours and hours of
Okay.
trust
All right.
and communication
Sacrifice.
and intimate relationships.
You gotta put your
with
body on
audience.
the line
Okay, so
for
that's
it.
not something that's just given to you.
Look,
that
the
you
things-
don't just fall into 1 million subscribers, 2
Of
million
course
subscribers,
not.
3 million
Of course
subscribers.
not. It takes work for sure. But like what you guys are talking about in terms of like the toll it takes on you, a large part of it, and let me tell you something, I'm a little older than you guys, so a large part of it is just general angst from being young, and you just happen to have a camera in front of you and like talking to people or whatever, but at the same time, like, you're doing exactly what most people are doing, which is dealing with life stuff, and that's normal. Like the mental toll that it takes dealing with people and getting comments and this and that, that's what everybody deals with. But you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning and get to your job and then be there and like be.
Man, this is making me like notice I would not want to be like a political streamer at all. God.
On the whole time,
I couldn't do it.
no matter what. Anyone who has a
It's
9
not
to
my
5
cup of
has to
tea.
do that.
I said, what do you do? What
Well,
do
I'm
you
a
do?
college professor, so I have to do that same
So
sort
you
of.
just gotta come in and teach the same shit for the next 10, 15 years?
Yes, it's.
So
You're right.
boring.
Come on, bro.
Right,
We have
you're
to-
You already know what you're doing.
We have to produce new shit every day.
For me in particular, to Silky's point, you're a college professor, so you're essentially reteaching the same curriculum to the same students.
That I had to take
what I'm
years
saying?
to learn, but
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? But I started making content when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It started
Dang.
out playing Call of Duty trick shotting.
Trick shot.
I
You were-
don't think
Okay.
anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. I don't know if anyone in this room could quick scope.
I don't know if
So
that's
I had
something to be proud of, but okay.
So I had to do that for 4 years,
Okay.
right? And then I'm like, okay. Then I had to do YouTube for 4 years,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And then I had to do Faze Clan, build Faze Clan out, fix Faze Clan, and then
Okay.
do streaming.
Okay.
So
And
you're
with how many
constantly-
people helping you?
How many people helping me?
Yeah.
Come on now.
For which stages?
Yeah, all of them. There were a lot. You had a team.
When I was trick
Was
shotting-
it just you? Like
No. It
Okay.
was just me. There's receipts of this.
It wasn't built on the shoulders of anyone?
There's receipts on YouTube of me.
Okay, well, where did YouTube come from?
When I was
How did
13
YouTube become so
when I was
easy?
13
Because
years
a
old.
bunch of people worked their butts off 9 to 5, making it a thing.
That's
and
what
if
you
it
did
didn't
in the
exist,
previous
if
movies.
it didn't
So-
exist, you couldn't press
So the
play, you
fact-
couldn't press record,
So the fact that
and
you
then
have
just
a,
talk.
The fact that you have a campus to teach on. then boom, then there you go.
Right, but I also had to spend years earning my credentials and mastering.
And I did it.
Come on, guys. Your credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time. Come on, guys.
So you just want to get paid to play video games.
I mean, it depends for everybody, bro. Some people could just post a TikTok, get lucky, get famous right there. Shit, that shit ain't working out for me. I got about 2 viewers. I ain't gonna lie. Algorithm messed up or something. We gotta get that fixed ASAP.
It's okay. We understand.
I'm Vicky, and my perspective is coming
Yep,
from
2 viewers.
a
Yeah,
hair
I'm not
and
making
makeup
it, bro.
artist, physical job. Doesn't seem like any of you guys can even compete with the physicality.
brother.
You guys just
I know how to do a 3-strand braid.
Just sitting on your butt and talking into a
yo.
microphone.
We don't know.
Is very different.
So wait,
Y'all let men braid y'all hair?
Very different than having to get up in the morning, carry all of your gear. You've got to carry all of your hair, makeup, all of your supplies. You have to haul it around, get up early in the morning. You stand on your feet all day. You never sit down.
See, like, I don't know, bro. Like, some of these points, like, I didn't even think about it. I don't know. Like, some of these points, like, it just depends what job you're working, really, kind of, in a way. Because if you're doing, like, your dream job as a 9-to-5, like, normal, then okay. Like, there might be an argument for that. Like, I don't know. But, like, why? Like, if you're working at McDonald's, that might be easier than streaming. But if you're like a farmer, you gotta pick the fruits by the acre and get paid. Like, dude, that's way harder. I don't know if that's a 9-to-5. I might just be chatting. I don't know. 9-to-5 that's like that. That's like very physically like that. You know. That's not a little harder. That's way harder.
You're breathing
It just depends on the job,
in
too.
toxic chemicals all day.
all right, can I talk?
Hairspray.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen, bet.
Your
Just
job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your
thing
job
is-
isn't
your
physically
thing is
taxing. You're just talking into a
So
microphone.
bet, listen. So your whole thing. Your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not
No,
physical.
but
I'm saying that
I
a
just-
9-to-5
y'all let me talk for
job
a
where
second.
you physically have to do
So-
some hauling around stuff.
So
and
I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a microphone.
bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You can't. No one in here can.
Come on, man.
None of you can.
But you
None
can
of
carry
you-
some
None of you
some
could
hair and makeup.
physically
And you have
go
to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes. Actually,
You
yes.
taking him 4 days to hit a trick shot. It's taking you 4 days to hit a trick shot.
Actually, yes, I would have
Hours
to
a
do
day.
that.
And then your day is never
Yes, I
done. When you're
would.
done doing that, is your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace
You don't
all
know-
of the
wait,
things
wait.
that you
Stop.
use?
No. Listen,
You have to
Vicky,
clean
listen,
all of
Vicky.
your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
When
Can
you're
you
done, you're
imagine
done.
these
Oh
things?
my God, disable resample.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling and resample,
Oh my God.
my montage is fucked.
You have
Your
to-
main underlying argument here is what you do is physically
Daily, day
more-
to day.
Okay. Your main thing is what you do is physically more taxing and
Yeah.
hard than what any of us
And
do.
dangerous.
I could say the same thing. You cannot physically trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as
so how?
I think there's no like solid argument. In my opinion, I think 9-to-5 is harder. But like shit, if I'm a Red Bull athlete and I gotta go jump off a plane and do a backflip with no parachute, it's a little more dangerous.
How many hours a day do you trick shot?
I don't
know if that's a thing, but
How many hours a day
Shit, I might be
do
the
you
first.
trick shot? How many hours?
When I was trick shotting, it was 12 hours a day. It was however long I needed to. However
Every
long I
day,
needed
12
to.
hours a day to
However
trick
long I
shot. 12 hours a
needed
day?
to hit a clip.
To hit a clip?
12 hours a day, every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 10-10. I would have to get to last. I would have to pray to God that he would be in the
left
right
and he's not
spot,
trolling.
throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zone.
Stick drip.
Stick drip.
The thing is, for the most part, but that is not all YouTubers that are doing something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
Yeah, but she also said it was dangerous. We could walk
I
around
need to start-
IRL stream, and someone could rob us or kill us.
I gotta.
Wait.
They're laughing. That's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a
A
crackhead.
crackhead ran up to him on stream.
That was
and almost
hilarious,
died.
bro.
Almost
Because he
decapitated
quoted
him
his
when he
thoughts.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was hilarious, bro. He got a pumpkin thrown at him by a crackhead. Yeah, I would have chased that crackhead. Shit, you gonna end up looking like that, like a Minecraft character with the pumpkin on his head. You gonna try to fight a Enderman or something? Shit, ain't you gonna throw that on me? Round 4, Silky. Silky is a high energy. God, bro, I be running out of breath. I be speaking too much. I don't know if you can hear me. I need to stand. Tired. Silky is a high energy IRL and GTA 5 streamer. He's what? GTA? Oh, streamer. Known for reactive, interactive streams alongside the Faze members. On Twitch, he has around 866,000 followers. Average is roughly 8,000 to 22,000. Dang. Viewers per stream during events like subathons and peaked at 60,000 in peak moments.
My name is Thelma. It's a pleasure to meet
He
you.
has a degree, so I don't know what in, but we'll see.
Sir, I am very occupational. My last job, I worked as a librarian with elementary school children.
So
I have been an executive secretary, legal.
very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, because it's who you are. That you know, we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and
Something smells in my room.
have energy with people. Where I don't think that you guys have that.
We have energy.
Are you serious?
You have false energy because you're
False
across the
energy.
screen. You're not interacting with people like we
you know
do.
how many-
So what are we doing right
Not
now?
interacting?
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
Wait,
so-
isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me. Come
There's
on.
millions of people who watch the video.
Yes.
Who save lives every
Yes.
day, probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. There's people that literally stay alive because they want to watch our videos.
You know about going out and to the clubs at night, staying out till 2, 10 o'clock in the morning, trying to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was
to
having
get-
fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
So what I'm saying is like you guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people like this.
okay. Now,
Hey,
What
y'all.
shit's going on?
The Grizz.
you get to put some shades on and you go by your day to work. We can't do that because we have thousands of people.
But is
You're
that
drunk,
your choice?
You're high. You're
But is
hungover.
that
Just
your
get off
choice?
screen. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your choice?
We don't like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You chose that. You chose this
No,
life.
that's the thing. We can't. We
And
can't
that's what's
do what
happening
you do.
now. That's what's happening now with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9-to-5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts,
We deal with
souls,
people too.
mind. No, you are not.
Do you know how many bands we meet a day?
I think. Look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you
because
watch
I
any
think,
entertainment?
Oh my
Of
God.
course, I watch.
So do you
entertainment.
ever,
I got kids.
wait,
I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh? Do you ever laugh?
Of course, I
So
laugh.
then they
We're
interaction with
touching
you.
them.
But the interaction is
Did
not
it make you
real.
feel better?
When I'm watching
Wait, did it make you feel better?
Then what make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
It all
watched-
depends on
have you ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- it
Have you
all
ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been
what's
like,
coming.
oh, I feel good?
Some of it is
I got a
fake.
banger right now.
Some of it is
You
fake.
see, you're not answering.
So
me.
now let me.
Okay, well let me answer your because I'm debating him.
Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this. Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now. Go
all
ahead.
right,
Yeah.
come on. Let's
So
get-
when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
yeah, sure.
So what's the difference with us?
The
Be
difference
popping the hell out of my back with these. I be popping it. Be cracking.
with you is that you guys would do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Do you know? You're just like you. Wait a minute. Somebody made a comment about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
So it's easier.
I'm a very social. I'm a very social person. I'm very popular in where I do and where I am. I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you
Or their
every
hands
single
shaking,
day.
their hands shaking.
Like you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching Disney Channel?
Yep.
I've had
Ben
kids come
10.
up hundreds of times throughout years of my life. Have kids come up to me and say these things. So
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, he's done some more. You can tell by his walk. Yeah, his job is definitely harder than what they do.
I'm Robbie. I'm a server at an Italian restaurant.
Come on,
Ah.
man. Life's easy.
Oh, that's not fair.
He has the same menu, makes the same food every day. Bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the
My
most
mom
difficult shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like
No,
that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your mom
loves
and
it.
say that your work is harder?
She tells
That
me
is
it's
so
easy.
rude,
Nigga,
honestly.
She works 2 of them.
Okay,
She works at 2 hospitals.
Let me ask you something.
She said it's mad easy. She could work at 2 hospitals.
No disrespect. No disrespect, but what you do, I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. That's what you just said.
Wow.
You don't watch me because I'm black. And this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get judged every day. Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job because I got taxed. I used to work at Costco's. I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest stipend of my life. Do you know I could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm gonna be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
Millions? Ooh.
Yeah, Will.
Okay.
I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah, Will.
Come on, bro.
Is what you do fun?
I mean,
Oh.
Do you enjoy what you do?
This is what I
make it
think.
fun.
Do you make it fun?
I could make it fun.
Yes or no is what you do
What?
fun.
Not everything.
It is fun. Yes,
is
for
it
the
fun?
most part,
Break
it
it
is
down.
fun, bro. You're gonna do what's fun because you like it, even if it's like, oh, if it sounds like damn near boring, it's fun.
For me, what do you do in a day? We'll
is
swap
my
stories.
argument.
What do you do in a day?
Okay, so
Kinda.
it's very stressful, right?
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But
You're on his diesel.
okay, so look, right?
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to. hear
No,
this.
no, no. Listen to the time that I wake up. I wake up maybe 3, 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I'm already
3
drowsy because I
p.m.,
just
4
smoked the
p.m.?
night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them.
No,
Let him stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
No, okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now I wake up, I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, cause I got a lot of comments. Now, you know, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure that
I ain't gonna lie, he be abusing the hell out those grills. Can you just do that?
Yeah,
He got Chanel earrings like a bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So
Yeah,
you
this-
I don't know how I feel about the Chanel's. Chanel's kind of, they giving cat. They giving cat. I don't know why I keep saying ant.
I gotta make sure I'm freshly saving. I'm not saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit on your face. Cool.
Silky got fat.
Now I have to gain more rivals, but probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I could just game it after work, bro.
No
I
energy.
can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we could just scrabble
Guess
something
what?
around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m., I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something for stream. My mind is
Do you know what's crazy?
My mind
8, 9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work
You
today.
already did
I did my work today.
You took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
What?
I don't want to hog the space here too much, but do you know the expression, give a man enough rope?
You're losing me.
Kill
No, I don't know this. I don't know.
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man. Okay, my turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist? Oh, you're back?
Babe, I want to just say to you,
Rhonda.
I'm your black auntie.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
want to say.
Uh-huh.
You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people. So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not like people?
You said,
I'm an
you
introvert.
said,
I'd rather be in my own space. I'd rather be by myself.
and that's okay. But what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
I'm a superhero, no cape.
Oh. Yeah, you better win every argument. Round 5, Jason. Jason is a fast rising Twitch streamer known for energetic gaming, IRL streams, and comedic content. Since joining Faze in April 2024, he's amassed around 1.4 million Twitch followers, peaked at 100K subscribers during the subathon, and was briefly the second most subscribed streamer on Twitch. Where's Iron Mouse at? What's she doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder. I mean, fuck.
I think streaming is so much harder. Why are you doing it?
I can't have a public relationship because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
So my question.
Nah,
again,
I loved her.
My question.
I loved her, and you're laughing.
My question again. My question. If you think it's so much harder, why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it. You love streaming. So do you love it more than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide.
Oh.
I had to make sacrifice, and
So
that's
you-
what you have to
so
do.
you lost
with
the
streaming.
human touch.
But guess what? If I had a 9 to 5,
lost the human
if I
touch
was flipping burgers,
for-
I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you lost the human touch for the streaming.
Being a streamer, you have to be judged on thousands of people's.
She love talking about touching.
9 to 5 person, maybe one,
But,
2, 3.
okay, and then back to my point, is that your choice? Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The point
No,
is
that's my point. That's my point.
streaming is harder.
Was
than 9 to 5.
that,
That's the point.
you gave up your girlfriend for streaming. Come on now.
Shit, he ran up a bag. He
Yeah.
ran up a
Yeah,
bag.
I ain't gonna lie,
He did
I
it for a bag.
But the thing is, it comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future with someone I care dearly for? Or do I pick
something that I
future
love?
For something that I'm passionate about and motion. I pick motion.
I'm Lala Costa.
Lala Costa? Yes. Amazing.
Lacoste.
Thank you. I'm an attorney.
She makes a percent off people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get a 9 to 5 that you could create yourself, like whatever you want,
Yes,
9
I
to
would.
5, you would take it?
Yes.
Because why?
Because I don't
What?
even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't? What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to because this is what I built my career.
Ah.
You feel stuck.
I feel stuck, yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching it?
I ain't gonna lie.
Ever
Why
watched
shit getting so depressing? Like, damn. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully I never get bored of it. Hopefully I get sent clips if I do. Like this, me at 2 viewers, no money, 22 cents made probably from ad revenue. 2 viewers on a TikTok. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Be grateful. Hopefully I do.
Show and you were like,
All the time.
it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That
I
TV
have to-
show can't. It's done. What happens to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no, I'm saying if
Baby, stop.
thousands of you
Honey.
stop watching.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah,
the issues.
Cartoon Network. It's like
and
they
not
got millions of
focusing
people.
on-
You guys know what Cartoon Network is?
If your
It's
father
gone.
would stop, would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone.
Why is Cartoon Network on? Cartoon Network is fire. Loved it.
Yeah, but pivot. That's the point.
I liked it better than my itchy. I liked it better than Disney Channel. Round 6 Swag. In September 22, Swag signed an exclusive streaming contract with YouTube Gaming. Dang, really? Becoming the first Faze Clan member to do so during his tenure. Dang, they are using some advanced vocabulary on YouTube. Swag achieved a significant milestone, including a record-setting 80 kills in a single Warzone match alongside fellow Nuke Squad members. He broke into the top 250 of Warzone 3 ranked. Has clinched a pivotal victory in the in the WSOW qualifier, securing him $1 million purse with this loadout strategy. He was that nice. He was really a professional. I did not know that he was like that. 1 million? Damn. Should I play Warzone today? haven't played in a minute.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a professional model, but
Okay.
I've worked since I was at the age of 14.
Okay.
I was a gamer too.
I just think personally, like I agree with Jason that I think streaming does take a certain more stop than a 9 to 5, and I also think everybody in here, right? If you guys all try to be a streamer, right, and then we all try to do what you guys do,
You get L's in your chat.
the probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher than somebody making streaming.
In 2025, roughly 0.4 to 0.42% of Americans are likely to be licensed practicing attorneys, equivalent to about 1 in every 240 people.
Career.
Dang.
Absolutely, your job is just got lucky because you're a gamer. You got lucky.
Nah. It's skill and luck. Half, kind of. I wouldn't know, as you can see.
There's so many people
I was
like you out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck.
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. But
So many.
There's some talent.
But specifically, what I do, I'm not posting selfies around the world. It's basically all pure talent.
Wait,
Okay.
Can I just why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent?
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual like.
So you were sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a
I
camera.
was 16, so it wasn't really like
yeah,
that.
You weren't really thinking of what should I do with my life? Like, what should I study? What should I like? Where does my life go? You just got lucky.
It's not luck. It's
because-
just he's determined. He knows that's the only route.
He didn't get lucky. He put in hours.
Yeah, no.
That's what we do too. We go to
it
school,
wasn't
we
luck.
study.
Everybody's a little bit of luck. I think people who don't have a job, they feel like they want to get lucky by getting a job. So I think people even having a job is some sort of luck.
He said, how many people of us could do this? No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because for whatever
How is
reason.
that luck?
I mess with the bedazzler hoodie. That's hard.
If 1 out of a million, that one has to be the best. So
The
how are you going to dismiss
Bedeezy.
Is
all
he
this
the
hard
best?
work and all of his
Is he the
talent?
best?
I got
Is
four.
he-
I got
No,
fourth
no,
last
but
year. No. Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got 4th. So I was a top 12 player across the entire world.
Dang.
And you're telling him
like-
you're
So that's not luck. That's
like
pure.
less than
That's pure
1%.
skill.
So you're dismissing, is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Yes.
Are they lucky?
I mean,
No,
they have a
worked.
talent. They have
They
a
work-
talent.
they had a
but
team.
as-
So what
you
he
know how
did-
many talented people out there and don't get the chance, they don't get the shot at it?
I don't want to take up his time. So he's not talented?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not
That's
at
what
all.
you just said.
You just
No.
said.
What he did to
I
get
said
to where
a
he
lot
is.
of people are talented don't get the shot to do what he does.
Or people who
So
make it
it's
to the
luck.
NBA.
But I didn't even get a shot. It was I did it off the strength of me. There was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I simply was. You dead ass?
Yo, you being serious?
Why you laughing?
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000 videos. 2,000 was I edited myself while I went to college, worked a job, and still went to school.
Dang.
And yeah,
So that's not. I mean, if that's fucking,
stand on it, stand on
if
it.
that's luck,
Where's the luck at in that equation?
Again.
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way. But
Not gonna lie, y'all gonna get flight reacts type of edits out of me. He don't edit his videos, right? I'm pretty sure it's him. Yeah, y'all getting those type of edits out of me.
God bless.
off of specific pure talent.
For now.
And I worked on that since I was 16.
Just for
Again,
now.
I work with many talented people. I'm not saying about you.
Yeah.
Just talk in general. And there's so many people that are very talented, never get a shot because they don't do the right thing. They don't go the right path. They don't meet the right people. So there are so many, even talented actors here, they never get a shot. So I'm just saying it's pure luck.
It wasn't luck. I just saw an opportunity and just genuinely took it. It wasn't a handout. It was simply just, you know what, I'm talented at Call of Duty. This is what I want to do. It took me 8 years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
It's a freaking video game.
It's a talent.
Permission to dick ride? Hey, he's made tens of millions of dollars playing video games, so.
Exactly, that's that privilege. That's that privilege.
But I'm saying though, you couldn't hop on a game and do what I do.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. At this point, like how gaming is, it is, man, that is a talent to be good at it, to be good at a video game. There are some real sweats out here, bro.
You couldn't do
That's
it.
a skill.
Some
Your son
real
couldn't do it.
life-
Your grandkids couldn't do it.
Some people
Your
can't-
son's grandkids could never do it. They could never do it.
Anything that takes a talent.
The genes are done. They can't do it. They can't.
How many
They
hours
can't.
a day did you spend?
When I was
It's
younger,
been a whole bunch, bro.
oh, I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. I was 16. What's funny?
See, there's a disconnect here because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this a career.
It's low-key
Maybe. If we get
competitive.
good enough at it and we create.
Do you not
good
think?
enough
Do you not
content,
think if you're talented at something, it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not like.
You don't think you don't think it's talent?
You're just too old to understand.
That's yeah.
I mean, their competition was Pac-Man. They would have to go to the arcade and compete against each other in Pac-Man. So like, competition is not that crazy. Now you got to go against like little Fortnite kids doing 360 no scopes off of 390s and blah blah blah, like building whole houses and shit. Like they are sweats now.
I can't.
I mean, shit, look at him. He lost to, what's his name? He had a 99 kill lead. He couldn't even kill him once.
I can't argue because
Y'all could never
gotta
play
keep it
FNCS either. It's
I
the
gotta
same
keep
shit.
it a buck. There's a disconnect.
Same
You come
shit.
from
Competition is way
generation
too
where
high.
this
It's
didn't
crazy.
exist. This career, you looked at this career and you laughed. Now, how come in colleges they're teaching courses on content creation and esports?
Oh.
When you grew up, this didn't exist. So no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit because you're from a completely different generation. You just don't get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around it.
Oh.
And it's fun, but it's like
And
again,
that's
it's
okay.
Oh, you gotta
That's
fight
fun.
back.
That's
You gotta
okay.
fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
Oh,
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie, nice to
This
meet you.
past-
My name's Ronnie.
You were talking about job security. Are you familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed? Like taking it back to. That's being what? What does that even mean?
You lose everything. Every dollar. Everything. You lose everything.
Okay, and then you can
I
rebuild
don't know
your
about every dollar. Well, I understand like what you're
Yourself
saying.
back.
Never
You
mind.
Same way you can do if you get laid off. You get a
Yeah,
job.
that's
Oh,
it's kind of
okay.
Yeah.
it's not the same concept. Like
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, "Oh, let me go to social media." That's kind of an easy alternative.
In 2020, widespread fur loss happened because of COVID-19 pandemic, forced business to close or scale back due to lockdowns and safety restrictions. With revenue dropping sharply, many companies couldn't afford to keep paying all their employees.
So that seems kind of easy.
I know,
And
but
then-
I know, but if you lose a job, you can't.
just get another
No,
one?
you can search for. You have an opportunity to search for another one. No?
Okay, I've been searching for another one for 10 months. I interview every day, give the same spiel, have to give that smile of walking through my
I uploaded
resume.
videos for 7 years and barely got any views.
And did
It's
you
just-
wait?
it's-
You
it's-
uploaded 7 videos and didn't get any views
went to school, and still.
and paid rent.
Yes, I still worked. I worked
Oh, so that you had another job.
as a parking attendant. Yes.
Okay, and was that harder
Then what?
than streaming?
No, I was on my phone all the time.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling. You weren't good
Wait,
at your
he's
job.
waiting for.
Yeah, when cars park, they're done. Like it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Well, that's
I'm not security.
that's
I just
a
go.
one
I
nine
go
to
like this. I
five.
go like this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of a video game, playing video games, is a talent?
I would say it's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can master it with,
Ooh,
sorry,
But people
my
play. Millions play video games, but there are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted? What are they, Mozart?
How is it not a talent? Why is it not a talent what he does?
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you can master. I don't think you're a Mozart that you have this gift of like, whoa, and I put my thumb here and this thumb there and do this combo. I do this.
You'd be
flip.
surprised. I mean, there's people out there who are genuinely
They have their opposable
the
thumbs.
most
Like,
gifted.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Peter Bot. Yeah, he's a gifted human being, bro. Look at him. His eyes are closed. Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Oh, good.
That's like saying, here's a paintbrush, go paint me Picasso.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
what?
I'm saying this is so hard. If there's certain games that have $1 million prize pools, if there's a skill you could just learn and you're looking for a job for 10 months, go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament and win it.
You
And
couldn't.
win it.
You couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't
qualify.
You couldn't.
What do you mean I wouldn't
You can't even find your OBS stream key. Stop playing.
I need to work for it,
I know.
but
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing. Like,
I'm not
oh,
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill. It's not a talent.
I
Like,
said it's a skill. I
easy.
didn't say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that
But
you can own.
how
and
do you
can
know?
master.
How do you know if it's easy if you haven't done it? Like if you
I
don't.
played Mario Kart. I've played other games.
Not a professional level though.
No, not a professional level because that's not what I'm trying to pursue.
I know, but you don't understand what it takes to be on that sort of level. So how can you try to dismiss it and say it's yours is harder?
What
How
is-
do you know?
what
How
does
do
it
you
take
know?
to be on that
Because
level?
I've worked at 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So
What does it take to be on that level?
just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of work and editing and filming and constantly
I'm just
having
talking
to
about pure
innovate and
skill. As far as like the
reinvent
videos and stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had
you
to
did-
put tens of thousands of hours
Could you get a
into my
refresh second
studies.
zone tarping? Could you?
I have no idea what you said.
Could you get a refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I
couldn't.
can also put, I can circle back and give
Do
you
you know how to
different
short launch
terms
pad?
from
When you're
my
trying to get to third
industries.
zone, third moving, do you know
I
how to
don't know
short?
No,
launch
I
it?
don't, but if I
Exactly,
want.
you couldn't, but Excel sheet, we could do Excel sheet.
No, but exactly. I
They're
can
just
go-
talking. They're just talking game.
These
terms.
refreshes
As a
don't come to
babysitter,
you.
I can talk to you about the different things I do and ask you, could you do that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put on a
took,
race.
took 3 days,
I just feel like anything's possible. Shit, I could become an astronaut. Let me put my head towards it.
we can master an Excel sheet.
Oh,
But let me give you. If I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
So let's pay for her.
I don't know
whatever it
about
is.
Pay,
Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's not how the job works. You pay me, I'll get the job done.
Each 9-to-5 worker will now give their final thoughts on if streaming is actually more difficult.
I would say, in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work and you got to be on 24/7.
It's difficult to answer that question for us, I think, because we didn't come up in this time frame in this era. And technology is totally different now, because we were just talking about playing tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk with chalk. I appreciate and respect what they do, and I think that's the consensus for most of us, that we appreciate and respect where they are.
Yeah.
But it's not, what we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder. And that's what I think.
So my mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
My opinion is, okay.
Recently, my
Yeah, my opinion still stands. 9-to-5 is harder.